I might be pretty efficient. No!
For the first time.
I might be efficient if you keep that up, bitch.
Oh shit! I'm gonna be fishing in my pants for my dick to jerk it off.
I don't get it. Can you explain a little bit more?
Nah, I can't do that.
I tried a new tie-dye technique and I didn't use enough ink, but it's still pretty cool looking.
Hell yeah, man! Fuck yeah!
I'm an excellent tie-dyer and friendship bracelet maker.
Tie that dye.
No, you look like a baby.
This is a wee
You look like
little
a baby.
Bobby.
Okay.
You're so cute.
Here's
Like a
looking
little,
clean.
yeah.
He did
You're
get
like a little fresh baby.
he did get fresh to death for
Oh,
Father's Day.
are you trimmed and haircutted?
He is. Our mother made him for our pictures last weekend.
Yeah.
Aw, you have fresh you have school pictures. You smell
Did
like
she
this.
say that you were too far gone, Adam? Is that why?
Yeah, I guess so. That's legit what I thought. I was like, well, okay, thanks for letting me know. And she was like, well,
That's
you
a
always look,
hybrid
and
dog.
she was like, you always look, and I was like, okay, thanks.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Please don't continue that.
You gotta have hair to cut.
Fuck off.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Shots fucking fired. Let's all say goodbye to Monty.
To be fair, I made the joke first. So,
Lost in the sewers, never to be found again.
well, I don't know if we're streaming or not. It says we are. So, fuck
I'll
it.
check. I plugged
Someone
in
was
my
streaming
computer.
earlier.
It
took
says
30
I'm
minutes.
It says I'm live.
With your penis? I mean your penis?
I was talking about you. You said you were gonna piss, and then you didn't respond for like an hour.
Oh, I took a 30-minute pee.
A 30-minute piss.
Mine was quick, like I was saying, efficient, in and out.
Hell yeah, buddy.
You just gotta, and just, you know.
Right. Any fucking who.
That was aggressive.
Do we have a recap?
Yeah, I will recap.
Oh well, that's why it's weird. I changed the title, but it still says we're playing Expedition. We're definitely
just
not
here.
playing Expedition. I
I'm
changed
apparently
it.
I'm not subscribed.
I'll give you one. Hang on.
Hashtag fake friend.
I'll gift it. Hang on.
Okay, I got one.
Fucking gift one. Fucking gift a sub. Fucking damn, bro. Twitch has gone up, huh? Jesus Christ.
Bro, you gift me a sub?
Fucking hell, bro.
I'm literally right here, Kevin.
How do I like?
I've been your sub gifted for the last 5 years, and you have yet to like redeem it.
Did you just now do it or something? It's grayed out. I can't gift it. I think you are subbed.
Yes, I know. I just did. I just had to click my Prime thing.
Oh. About to get a loud ass fucking notification. Because that shit is loud. Okay.
New Brian's in the chat.
NB. My dog. Bosco. All right.
It's my 14th month subiversary.
Nice.
Buy-in 2.0.
How many months have I been able to be subscribed to? 14 months. That's about right. Okay.
OG to the left.
We do, in fact, have a recap. Allow me
You
to
want me
read
to read
it.
it?
You can, yeah, go for it.
It might be the best recap we've ever had, actually.
Easy.
Oh.
Chill. You don't know that. Let's hear it.
Someone's like dead is what we're saying.
That was really mean.
Ooh, music. Tunage.
Recap. Oh, maybe somebody else read it because my computer's fucked up.
Ah, fine.
Fuck.
Read it, Devin. Read it, Devin.
Wow.
What the
What your
fuck?
name?
How would we like this read? Normally?
English.
As Kyle.
Well, you'll start it in a funny voice and then just turn into Kevin anyway. So
And then give up? God, it's like unpredictable. Combat. Brick. Players are OP. One bad guy escapes. They tie them up. Tie dick. Go down a hallway. You can see through the floor. Emptiness below. Pass up a janky lift. And go left or right. Go left. Enter a shrine with a large copper rat head on a raised platform. Many different offerings around the head. Monty sees a scratched out name in the stone wall. Marilyn lost. You're missing a quote there.
God. Sorry, man. Fuck. Idiot.
Kyle takes the rat head from the dais.
Did I spell it
Two.
wrong?
2 strikes.
Idiot!
All the rats in the chamber stop and stare at Kyle. Kyle and Melody hear voices murmuring in their heads. The voices go away from Melody but stay in Kyle's head. They go down the right path. A gate made of copper and bone. An open rat skull has an indentation. Kyle stuffed the rat in it. Forgot I did that. Nothing happens. They return to Brick and friends. Brick and the others are gone except for one copper rat. Rat chewed through the rope. They interrogate him. Does he say anything? I don't know. They
Yep.
go down the janky lift. It falls 20 feet and makes a loud noise. A clockwork humanoid with copper rat head attacks. Kyle knocks it off the lift and it falls. Dead.
Hell yeah, dude. There we go. Yeah, I don't.
I don't remember most of that.
You were not really there for the last 30-ish minutes of that game. I remember that. So,
Yeah, you were fading.
yes, you're fading
Did
away.
we go long? Like it was like well past 11:30.
I don't think so.
Oh, I think it might have
No.
been maybe 12.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that'd be well past, I would say. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
When did,
No, it's okay. I just don't want to be blamed for fading.
To be fair,
Actually, it
Don't be
did not,
raw.
because the Spotted Cord music bot left chat at 11:55.
Yeah, that's
So-
25 minutes.
Well,
Yeah, but it
Adam and I
doesn't-
kept talking.
Yeah, they
For a
kept
while.
talking for a while.
We were having a one-on-one.
I'm going to change this playlist. It is far too upbeat. But
Noah.
until I do, though.
Noah, how about shut the fuck up? Have you ever thought of that, Noah?
Have you? Bitch?
Friendly fire is on.
Have you? You fucking bitch?
Noah, have you ever considering shutting the fuck up?
Yeah, honestly, I could answer that. No, he hasn't.
I'm gonna go get my phone charger. BRB.
Jesus.
I can
Jesus.
still hear you. It's just not gonna have a
40
video
minutes
on.
in. 40 minutes in. 40 minutes in. All right.
Fuck up.
Oh, fucking right. We ended with you all descending on this janky ass lift,
Yeah.
and Monty had lights placed strategically throughout this room,
Nope.
and he could see that it was fucking 70 feet around, I think. And he saw that there is water at the bottom. There is a small walkway that it seems like the lift would land in the middle of this room where the water's everywhere, but there's a walkway in the middle that leads to the walls, and there are like rotted wooden walkways that are on the edge of this circular room that just go around the entire thing. And that's all you could see. So, after about another minute of going down this lift, you all make it to the bottom. What do y'all do?
I just look for my fucking charger and all my camp shit.
God damn.
Yeah.
Oh, there's ice cream right there. Yeah, CJ's a fiend.
Wait.
I'm
Who got
really,
in
I'm
here?
really glad everyone has been 100% in on this moment.
I am.
Hold on, guys. Let's fight something, I guess. Listen, I'm like pretty hungover from camp, so you're welcome for being here.
Oh,
Yes. What a
Thank
blessing.
you, madam.
What a blessing.
Shut up.
Yes, quiet.
Why are you such a jerk to me all time?
Kevin?
Yeah, always. Always am, 100% of the time. Never quits.
No, I'm saying. Can't stop, won't stop.
I guess I'm gonna step off.
Yeah.
Or
Can we
else-
roll
Really?
initiative?
Is it just like a full circle of water,
It
or
is.
is there any kind of direction that looks like
It
we
is.
go?
It is a full circle of water. Yeah, there's just where the platform lands, there is a walkway that leads to one way, and then there's just the wooden walkway around it.
Take
But it-
my quarterstaff that's like on my back. Just
Yeah.
How deep?
You shove your stick down in that moistness, right? And you'll understand it if you listen to it, Sarah. And it goes about. It's about 2 feet, and it feels like you give a little bit of pressure, and it will go down a little bit more. You're like pushing past something. It's not just like much. It's like you're like going, like there's like things. So there's some stuff down there, like some debris of some kind that you're like able to.
You don't want debris in there.
But then once if you make it fast, the debris it may go down like in total like 3.5 feet down, so you actually hit like a solid stone at the bottom.
Too deep.
Okay.
It is deep.
Is this correct? We're just in this like this 4x4 square.
That was the
Or two
lift
by
you all went down.
Mhm.
It was because combat happened on that lift, and I needed to have that map.
I just wanted to make sure that like I didn't need a refresh.
No, you're good.
I'll start kind of slowly heading down that path.
I'll stay behind
looking
him.
with my special eyes.
All right.
You specialize?
He says he specializes in specialize. You walk to the end and you get to the wall, and yeah, you're there. Nothing there. It's a little murky. It's kind of humid down here. It's been cold the most time you've been down here in the sewers. Down here it's a little moist, a little humid.
Have I missed any rat situation? Are we still seeing them walk around?
Down here, you don't notice any rats. If you would like to actually before you'd like without even trying to look for them, they're just there. If you want to try to actually perceive any,
I can perceive.
go for it.
Roll for rat.
I have a -1 in rat,
That's good.
so I got a 2.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you don't really notice anything. They're not there.
I would like to look for any sort of exits other than the lift. Like, is there potholes? Anything like that?
Okay, make a perception check.
And I believe how long have we been down here?
When you first went down here, it's been we're looking at like 30, 40 minutes total.
Okay. Just making sure I still have my dragon form.
You do.
How was
great.
this?
17.
Kev?
How was this water looking? Is it like brackish and gross? Does it kind of
It's
look like water runoff?
well,
or is it like
it's
sewer water?
still. It seems like if you look at like one side of it, it seems to be pretty still. But then you knocked that thing down and it hit the water, and like those ripples from that splash are slowly making their way to that side. But it seems like it was like still water, and it's dark in here. You do have dark vision, and there are lights, but right now you can't see You can't see through. It's very, very murky. A 17.
I'm not gonna taste the water. God.
Oh, you should though. A 17 for perception. You don't see any exits. Like along, you look around. You have your lights up. Look around the entire length of the room, all the walls. There's no like obvious doors or anything. There's nothing in the floor. Like in the again, there's just this rotted wood walkway around the entire room, and you don't see any immediate exit besides back up. But with the 70 perception, you are scanning around, and your eyes see kind of a familiar sight. You've seen it just recently. 2 red eyes. They're on the opposite side of this room, on the wooden walkway, and they're a little lower. It seems like this thing is maybe kind of sitting down, hunched on the wooden planks. But the eyes are lit, and you stare long enough, and one kind of like fades in and out real quick. But both red eyes are glowing.
And we recognize that from the thing that was on the lift.
Yeah, it looks to be the same type of thing. Not the exact one. You saw the one fall, and is in the water still.
That's a bad.
It seems to be a similar thing, but it seems like with a 17, it seems like it is eyes are following you, but it's not moving at all.
And I
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
go ahead.
Did I see it, or did you point it out?
He points it out to you.
Yeah,
then you
I
can-
would have pointed it out. I said, "There's a bat over."
Okay. I'm gonna kind of like look at Kyle, like to see if he's gonna move.
Cool.
Kind of like that ish.
If
I'll put
Kyle's
it-
not gonna make a move, are you gonna make a move, Kyle?
Back up.
Make a move.
I'm gonna do the hesitant, like kind of hunch down a little bit and like walk up to it, but have my hands out, like
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
trying to coax an animal type deal.
gotcha. Find this ting real quick. All right.
And yeah, that's kind of what I was like gonna be kind. So
Okay. Well, do you want to go with him, assist him, and
sure.
all right, both of you approach. You get close enough, and you notice that it's not really sitting down. It seems like from the waist down, it's been ripped apart. It's just a torso and arms and the head of this thing.
Is it still aware?
It's as you, because you all were on the opposite side, and as you walked around the eyes, the head has turned and has followed you around till you got to it. How do you approach? You said hand out.
hmm
Give me just a charisma check. Just roll charisma or persuasion. I don't know if it's any different for you, with advantage since Melody says she's helping you.
Thank God. 15.
15. Okay. You walk over to it, and you get about like 15, maybe 10 feet away from it, and its clawed hand kind of reaches up, and it kind of like some sparks spark out, and the arm kind of slowly drops down, and it's just looking at you.
I walk up to it and kind of pat it or pet it, kind of give it like a, it's okay.
Yeah, you do that, and the head kind of twitches, and the eyes blink out again, off and on, and they're back on.
I'll look at it and I'll kind of go this way and kind of point behind it. Is there like a path or anything open behind it, or is it just more wall?
No, it's just you're in a perfectly circular room. When you all got down to the lift, you walked followed the path to one end of it, and you had circled all the way around the other side, and that's where it is at. It seems like this is just a circular room with just water in the middle.
Is this the disposal, the failed projects down here?
Mm,
Is this what we have run into?
I don't know.
Should we take it with us?
Can you talk?
The head kind of moves a little bit.
Neela said wasn't useful.
Oh, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna give it a hug.
You're my best fucking friend.
I wonder if
Give
my
me
papa could-
real quick. Give me a yikes. Give me an animal handling for reasons.
$22.
22. Okay. You go to pick it up, and Demetrius on your back gets a little like, yo, Dad, what the fuck's going on here, dude? There can only be one type shit, right? But then I'll say you're able to soothe him enough that you can. You said you wanted to pick it up, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you just have. It's. I mean, it's as big as like It's not as big as like a normal sized human. It's a little short. It's a little smaller, but it's bigger than like a halfling or a dwarf. But yeah, you can.
So like Kevin's size.
Come on now.
It's a little bit bigger.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can pick it up, and as you do that arm that like sparked, it kind of fell off, and it's detached.
Half
Maybe my papa.
soul, half spark. Not enough
Aw.
either.
What's your name?
His name.
That you totally thought of.
Neela,
Sorry.
I did.
Yeah, not really, but it's.
Neela's NRH prototype.
It merps at you.
Aw. Well, we'll come up with a name for you, and if you can come up with a name for yourself, we're gonna take you with us. And my papa is an artificer, and maybe he could help figure some things out for you.
She says I'm
Sparks.
weak, useless.
Well,
No.
She throws us all down here.
well, maybe she's the one that's weak and useless, and she'll get thrown down here.
Doesn't respond, or it doesn't respond. No dick and or vag on this thing.
Should I look through the water, guys? I asked.
Sure. I mean, I'm sure it's just gonna be a bunch of.
Dead thing.
You want to look through?
Yeah, sure.
You just like dip your head in.
No, I'll take my staff and I'll like kind of use it to help me walk, kind of ravage
Oh.
through.
You're gonna go. So you're gonna step in.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. You step in, and yeah, your feet, wearing like not hard shoes. You're like leather or whatever moccasin type shits that you wear. You can definitely feel the hard, at some points pointed metal. There's like wires and different things you're stepping on, and yeah, you can kind of swirl the water around. You can see different. You can see like a claw similar to the one that you just saw on the other guy. There's different clockwork limbs, and you see like a head, a similar rat head, like split in half.
Are there any more like red glows?
There's no more. You don't see any glows. No, none of the eyes are. It seems like all of the ones that are in this water are dead, or whatever the word would
Well,
be used.
Melody's gonna take out the music box that Maurice made
Hmm.
and crank it and sing a song.
Okay.
Just in case. I don't know if it works for any kind of soul, but she's gonna, in case there's any like trapped souls in those robots down there, she wants to maybe try to help.
Yeah. You play it, and it's a pretty song, but echoing off the walls in this place is a little more eerie and ominous sounding.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as the sounds go, the prototype that you're holding, Kyle, kind of looks around as the sounds are bouncing off the walls. You don't notice anything happening in the water. None of the other ones wake up. Nothing seems to happen.
I don't know if it works on non-dragons, but just in case.
I remember the song she hummed when she turned me off.
Can you tell me about that?
Just hummed.
What's it sound like? Do I recognize the song if he hums it?
The head lifts up and just the mouth opens without the jaw moving. Just this sound comes out. It's kind of it's not a song you recognize at all. It's just there's a hint of sinisterness in it. It's a little dark sounding.
How long have you been down here?
Oh no, always dark.
I'm Melody. We don't like Mila. Is that okay with you?
She created Mother.
But she abandoned you.
My fault. Failure.
No.
No.
Wait, is Neela your mother, or did she create your mother?
She is.
If she created you, then she's responsible for your successes and failures. You're just doing everything you could.
You shouldn't take me.
Right.
There's ways she can control a word. Dom, da, dom, 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 no, dom, nit, na, dom, dom. Dom.
Do you have to hear the word?
I hear her.
What if I plug your ears?
Ears. Cosmetic.
So tell us everything we need to know.
I think we should take the elevator back up.
Yeah.
You're taking it with you?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Okay. You all get back on the lift, pull the lever. As you all ascend, you get about halfway up. Kyle, you feel a familiar feeling of something or someone hugging onto you, and it's a weird feeling because you're going up. It reminds you of the last time Runan jumped with you, and you feel that, and it feels tight. You can feel your chest almost about to cave in from the pressure, and you hear in your head a gravelly, pained, strained scream in your head. It's enough to drop you to your knees, and it seems like as the sound goes away, it echoes, but only in your brain. You don't notice.
Hey, what's going on?
Did that scream sound like
Sound like
did I
Runin.
recognize the scream?
Sound like Runin, yeah. You never heard him sound like that, but he's been in your head. He's been in your head long enough that you can recognize him.
Does he still have that skull?
Oh, it's
Kyle, he's collecting a lot of bad shit right now. Yeah. He's got the rat head. He's got the
Yeah.
this prototype.
I'm a hoarder. What can I say?
Got
Gonna be that like goblin lady in the labyrinth with all the shit like all over him.
shit.
He's got a hook horror on his back.
Yeah, death chicken on his back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got a sword hand chicken. I have a half rat robot.
Hell yeah, dude.
That is also half of what it should be.
A half of a half.
The half of a half
robot.
rat. Yeah.
I think it was. It sounded like Runin, like he was hurting or in trouble.
Well,
He was screaming.
I wonder, can you try to talk to him?
I want to try, but we're in the sewers. Do we need to like? What do we do?
Let's go up. We have to.
While we're
We can't
While we're
abandon
going up,
Ruben.
the rest of the way, I'm gonna hold on to the amethyst necklace that I still have,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna just think his name or try to reach out to him and see if I can be like, are you there? Can I help? What, are you okay? And see if there's anything.
You hold it and say that, and are you okay? That kind of like you can hear that kind of echo in your brain, your own words. And as the echo fades, another sound kind of begins to, what's the word when it's like counter echo, where it's like not, it's like it fades back to you, like your own voice fades back, and it fades back into like a scream again, like Runin.
He's not okay.
We have to go find him.
You all ascend, you get to the top, and as you get to the top, in a half circle around the walkway looking at the lift, just rats staring at you all. Kyle mainly.
Kyle,
Move.
drop the skull.
My friend is in trouble.
Drop the skull, Kyle. I'm gonna get the skull.
Do they move for me?
No, but you see there's like dozens right here, and maybe like one every 6 rats, you notice their mouths open up, and you all hear, "You've wandered deep, little lights, into the place where names are chewed, swallowed, and forgotten. I see you. I hear your hearts echoing through the pipes, brave and foolish. Brick tells me you've broken teeth and bone to find me, that you bleed in pursuit of things you don't understand. But pain is proof that you still feel, which is good. Know this, down here nothing stays clean, not hands, truth, or heroes. You found the edge of my kingdom, but it is not too late to turn back. Step deeper and you may find yourselves becoming one of us. Or you can leave now and let the city above rot without knowing what grows beneath it. And those rats that have their mouths open, they look at you and their heads exorcist, twist, and drop. And the rats do part for you, and you all can... Well, they actually part in two directions. You can go back that way. You can go towards where that gate
Like the
was.
ones whose mouths were open are dead.
Yeah.
Gross.
That's so cool.
That's fucking metal as shit, dude.
Oh, it's awesome.
So they're going left or right, but they're blocking the way out.
Well, there's no way
No, they're-
forward. So like, yeah, you're
Oh.
you're in that long hallway, and the lift is in the middle of it. So like, you can either go left or right. Left is
So they're
back-
giving us a gate and they're giving us
yeah. Left is where you all fought Brick, and then that's the way out. And the right is like that gate you all couldn't get through before.
Where was the altar?
That this to the right, but then it forks, and that's to the left.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to check the altar room again. Unless we're leaving. If we're leaving, we're leaving.
Yes.
Leaving.
Exit. Ruin.
Exit. Okay. You all leave. That guy that you knocked out twice, his ropes are all chewed through, but he's just still out. He's still unconscious. And yeah, you all can walk out. That weird like sentry rat guy that you snuck up on and choked out before, he's not there anymore. But you all can make your way out, climb back up to the bathhouse, and as you all make it to the top, you see there the Night Wolf. Tell me of your findings.
Kill them.
It's not good.
We'll discuss it more. But you
My
are
friend's
safe.
in trouble. We have to go save him.
Right.
I love how you make your face in shadows when you're Night Wolf.
Character building as fuck.
Go. Save your friend. I'll keep an eye on the entrances to the gutter. He'll flourish his cape and leave. He flourishes, but you see him run out of the room.
Right?
Yeah.
It's the thought that counts.
Yes. Okay. You all
Can I
are
roll
back.
for camis about Night Wolf?
This one
Where
you
do-
Yo, mine are
this one you can.
mine are soaked.
Whenever we get outside,
Hmm.
I'm going to sit down
Okay.
and I'm going to channel through the necklace.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to try to anchor it towards Runin's necklace.
Okay.
Find the thing that we want. No, that was so smart.
All right. It not having any objective right now, you are able to do that. You wanted to find Runin. Okay. The stars you're within the city walls, so they actually give you a pinpoint direction on where to go.
Yep.
Okay. They are not. You follow it, and it does not lead you to the coin house. You go past it. It seems to be going towards the north ward. And immediately when you all, sorry, Kevin.
We swing by the inn and drop off both to Demetrius, who has been such a good boy,
Yeah.
And the rat.
and our half rat,
Uh huh. Sure,
With
yeah,
my poor unsuspecting dad.
You're
Yes.
fucking.
So we can go save our Jin friend and then come back and then help your dad babysit the two fucking
Maurice is,
horrors that we just dropped off in his room.
Maurice is going to be a corpse.
Or he's going to have the best time of his
The
life.
best time of his life.
All right. Yeah, you all go to the. It's fucking on the way. It's perfect. You all are able to make a quick little pit stop into the Deep Stout. It's pretty packed right now. You all walk in and immediately you see kind of in the back booth, Maurice is kind of there.
Hide him as you go in.
You see Maurice is kind of in the back booth, just kind of like floppy. Daggerford compared to Waterdeep is very, very small. It's a very, very small town. He's not used. There's not a lot of. This is a lot right now for him. And he's just kind of looking at it, and he kind of looks through the crowd and finds you all, and he.
Come on, Papa. We have something we need to do.
Okay. Yep. And he gets up. Sorry, pardon me. Excuse me. Hello. Yes.
Do you know how to get a hold of Steve?
Steve. Oh, Steven.
You might need his help.
I don't know how to get a hold. I got this back from him. Remember? Did you hear me?
Yeah, I did.
I
He didn't say anything when he left it with you?
well, he just I don't think he said anything. I don't think so.
He didn't give you any notes or anything?
Nope. No notes.
Alright, let's go up to the room real quick.
What the fuck is this?
We'll explain everything upstairs.
Okay.
Wait, have fun.
Yeah, upstairs. Yeah, so you just drop off Demetrius, Sir Demetrius, and whatever the fuck this is. Okay.
Okay, Papa.
Whatever the fuck.
Nerpo. Nerpo.
Nerpo.
It might self-destruct.
He was right in the middle, like looking at it, and he said, "Okay, all right."
There's apparently a code word that its creator can use to like awaken its sleeper agent powers. But I was thinking maybe you could see what you could do. But he seems really nice. And hopefully you can override it and maybe we can get it some legs. Like in Toy Story, the doll head.
It needs a new arm too.
I can see that. All right. Okay.
Doll head on a spider.
All right. Well,
This is my Papa, Maurice. He's an artificer.
like mother.
Yeah. But he won't throw you in the sewer for being a failure.
He's actually got a well back
not.
home.
It's actually got a what?
He's got a well
No.
back home.
Oh, well, that he can drop it down. Okay. All right.
Arguably deeper.
You all, where are you all going?
North.
We have to save Runin.
That way.
Right.
The djinn that lived in Kyle's necklace.
Okay.
Yeah,
sounds.
you're following, right?
Sounds
and we're
nice.
getting, and we're getting Steve back.
Yeah.
Oh, Stephen,
We
okay.
have to get Steve back.
All
I
right.
missed that sourdough.
All right. Well, have fun, I guess. Bye.
How do we always collect so many
Do you
orders?
just like after that interaction as an NPC, would you just like drink yourself into a coma after whatever the fuck that just was?
I don't know. I
No,
tried-
last campaign we just joined all the cults. And this one we're just collecting.
You
Like,
did.
All
Horrors.
the things.
You did. Yeah. You did. Okay. All right.
There was
North.
a joke, Monty, at one point where we're like, if we need to fit in with somewhere, we just like open our jacket and like we have the wallet with like all the different badges
have
for
the
all the different
badges.
associations and societies
Yeah.
that we joined.
Ours kept just sewing each uniform onto his robe. This is
Well, who are you with?
Yes.
What realm are we in?
Take your pick.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
All right. Heading
North.
Kyle's little shop of horrors.
to the North Ward.
Oh, we
You
could start like a freak show.
done?
Retirement plan. Maurice retirement plan.
The Greatest Showman. Maurice. We're ready.
Okay. Immediately entering the North Ward, you notice this is the bougie part of Waterdeep. Okay, big houses, fancy
Who's that
people
boy?
like this. Yes. But you follow your stars, and it leads you to this pretty banging looking abode. There is a 10-foot high stone wall that like surrounds the whole building, and there seems to be a couple of armed guards at the gate of this building. How would you all like to approach?
I'd like to disarm them, by which I mean remove their fucking limbs from their bodies.
Hell yeah.
Just killing them. Okay.
No. Cutting their arms off.
Okay. I'm gonna
You
run
can
up.
survive that.
I'll be like, hey, Mr. Reginald said that he needed this last part for this ritual. It's a necklace that we forgot to give him earlier.
Deception.
I was in the back doing a hearty jig.
Could I have
Look at
cast
how
some-
offended Adam
could I
is
have
by
cast
that
some
lie.
guidance before I got to him?
Yeah, it would look like you're doing this. Hey guys, we are
Okay.
So do you want to do that?
How many digits? 5.
5 digits. Holy fuck. Holy goddamn, dude. That's the highest roll possible in D&D.
There it is.
So you rolled a 5.
I rolled 5.
Fuck.
I don't believe you. Leave now.
Turn around and ask Melody, can I?
Listen, by all means, do it.
We're gonna die.
No. There are people. There's people. It's in the middle of the day.
I thought it was nighttime.
You all went down first thing in the morning, like early in the morning. You went down, and like I said, it was like 40 minutes when you asked me how long you'd been down here.
I thought we went down at night.
Pretty sure it's yeah. So now it's pushing. It's like almost
breakfast
noon.
time.
Yeah, maybe it's a little before noon.
Brunch
So
time.
brunch time. So
No.
I thought it was nighttime. Okay.
But- that's just me laying it. Please
I wouldn't.
do whatever. Okay. We'll see. We'll see, bitch asshole.
Okay, I'm just gonna say sorry for bothering you.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay. So, is there like a yard, or is it like the brownstones where everything's kind of like right on the street?
There is the wall is at the street, and then it seems like there is a decent sized yard leading to the house.
Do we just see the 2 guards?
They're at the gate of the wall. Yeah. And then there's
Is
a
this
path
the only entrance?
through the gate. If you go around, there's no other entrance. It's just the walls, and then the gate.
Okay, so if we walk away,
You walk away. Is that what you said? Your voice kind of cut out.
hold headphones disconnected.
Oh.
I just reconnected. Good. All right, boys, we've got a couple of options. I think we could send Cosmo for recon. We could go invisible. One of us could go invisible. We could fight. We could fly. What are y'all thinking?
I currently can't fly.
I can.
Yeah, I could make you fly.
I don't think Kyle
I
can
used
fly.
my flight last
Yeah.
last session, right?
But I can still cast fly.
Right. I'm pretty sure I used. Yeah, I used mine 'cause I flew down the hallway. You're back.
I think maybe the easiest would be to send Cosmo to do some recon first and then decide if we're going to use spells.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
I mean, I could Misty Step.
Like a park bench or something I can sit at? Or like a street bench? Next to that you're muted?
Oh yeah.
I guess I'll go sit down. I'll
Alright.
send Cosmo kind of like towards one of like the corners of the fence,
Mm-hmm.
like away from the guards, and skitter on up,
Okay. It do skitter up.
and then try to go find a way into the house.
All right. There's about 3 floors, and not about 3 floors. There's exactly 3, and there's a back door and a front door. How would you like to go about it?
Is there a balcony?
Oh, for sure there is.
I basically just want him to do a full like perimeter to see if there's any doors open or windows open or anything like that.
All right. Give me perception checks for Cosmo.
And since it's a no, never mind.
Yeah.
That's
All
one
right.
question.
Hell yeah.
His perception.
Were you about to ask if he can give himself the help action?
No, I was gonna
Yeah.
since I'm in my dragon form, I was gonna ask if you would get advantage on this, but it's my perception, not his.
Yeah.
So this number? Ooh, so close. 19 total.
19. Skittering around the walls and the balconies. All the windows, curtains have been closed. All the windows are closed. And it seems like, I mean, he can't really try the doors, but I mean, all the doors are closed.
Is there a chimney?
There is a chimney at the top.
Go down that chimney.
He's going down the chimney. All right. He skitters on down, falls through, and he is in a pretty nice looking living area. Nice fucking couches and stuff. There's a chair. I mean, shit, dude. Dude's living nice. There's a whole chair and a table in this fucking room here.
This
Living the
being
dream.
necklace.
Yeah.
No necklace.
With going back to my eyes, can I look at the necklace again and can I discern an up or down? Like, does it look like it's in the basement or on the 3rd floor?
Seems to be on the second floor.
Okay.
Yep.
So I will
Yeah, and the
have
chimney
him-
went down to the first.
So I'll have
Okay.
him go up the stairs.
Okay. We'll keep your 19 perception, because that was very good. Very good perception for Cosmo there. And he can hear some muffled voices. You can recognize Reginald's voice. Now there's like there's a female voice that you can hear as well that doesn't sound familiar to you. They're kind of talking, and he gets to this closed door, and from the small crack at the bottom of the door, he can see some flashes of like a red light every once in a while, just like a pulse of like red.
I'll come back out and I'll walk up to Melody and Kyle. Runin's on the 2nd floor. He's not in the same room as Reginald. Reginald's talking to some girl. I don't know who she is, but I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they're trying to like. They're doing something bad to him.
Kyle, you hear that scream again in your head.
We gotta get in there.
The only way that Cosmo was able to get in was through the chimney.
Do you guys want to? I can distract the gate guards if you guys want to try to get in there. Fly up to the chimney. Monty knows the way.
Do you know the way?
This is the way.
Is the chimney big enough for us to go in?
I can turn into a squirrel.
Well, Melody, you might be able to carefully float your way down. Probably. Monty, maybe. He's kind of skinny. But he's a big old beefy boy.
What if I invisible us? You turn into a squirrel. I'll go invisible. We try the door. If we can't get in through the door, then you can go through the chimney and then try to let us in the door. And then I'll signal you, Kyle.
We gotta get through that gate.
I can Misty step through the gate. You can be a squirrel and go over the gate.
How's Kyle getting?
I'll Misty step and immediately turn invisible. You can be a squirrel, and then we'll do the plan.
Don't worry about me. I'll get in.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I Misty step to someplace I can see and turn invisible
So,
in the yard
gotcha.
through the gate,
Right, where the guards are.
past the guards.
Right, so they'll see you there. And then you can see the mist if I'm remembering right. You can see the mist like whoosh, go past them. So
But Kyle's distracting them.
Oh, well then let's deal with that first. Okay.
Okay. I'm just telling you what the plan is.
I get you. Okay. All right, Kyle, what are you doing?
I'm gonna walk up on the one side, the side of it, so that they both kind of turn and look at me
Right.
with my fancy ass top hat,
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna take it. Good day, gentlemen. I have a proposition for you, if you don't mind.
Yeah, your friend lied to us. We know who you are.
What? Who?
The tall one. You were with him.
I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Okay, roll an attack.
$19 plus shit. 27.
That'll hit.
Unarmed strike does 7 damage.
Right.
Damn!
Right.
Holy shit!
So he says, I know you're lying. And he just, against the wall, crumbles down. And you go, hey, what the? You have extra attack.
Proposition.
Okay.
I do have an extra attack.
You do. You can probably, if you want.
Yeah, I'll look at him and be like, proposition.
Yeah.
Okay, look right here.
Yeah.
And he's looking at me, so you do your thing.
Oh,
Cool. I'll Misty step.
Misty step.
I'll
Alright.
I'll turn into a squirrel.
Okay.
Then
Melody, give me a stealth check with advantage since there's a distraction. Just like once you get through that, and then you're in the yard. Try to be quiet. It is the daytime. Yeah, I don't know why he was so mean. He just like immediately was mean to you.
11, but I'm invisible.
Oh, you're invisible. Right, you misty stepped and went invisible. Well, that's what the advantage was Invisible. You can still make sounds when you're invisible, just so you know.
11.
11. Okay.
You miss yourself like 5 feet above the ground.
Crunch.
Yeah. Okay. Kyle's talking to that guy. What are you all doing? Now that you're in the yard.
I am skittering up the house. I'm making Cosmo's route.
Okay, you're going up the chimney. What's Melody doing?
I'm going to like go up to the door and try to like jiggle the doorknob.
Front door is locked. Jiggle the doorknob, both of them. Okay. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna inspect the knockers.
Nice.
I'm not even gonna try to open it. I'm just gonna grab the doorknob and just shake it.
Yeah, and if you go around back, the same thing for the back door. Locked.
Usually.
You give up? Do you leave?
Me? Nope. I'm
Yeah.
gonna wait for Monty because he's gonna come try to open the door for me.
Oh, okay. All right, Monty, you skitter down the chimney, and yeah, you're able to make it to the back door or whatever door, probably back door.
Sure. If that's one that she's at, I'll turn into my damn self, and then yeah, I'll try to unlock and open the door. I'll check for traps.
Okay. There's no traps. You can unlock it,
Lock it.
and you assume Melody is there.
Yep, I'll open the door for Melee.
And I'll whisper when I go in that I'm in.
Okay.
What do I see about Kyle?
You can walk back through to the front door, and you can peek through. What's Kyle doing with this guy? Fucking him?
Yeah.
Hell
In the
yeah.
middle of the street.
Kyle is having a very rudimentary conversation with him about business, about what he does with the masks and how they go city to city and clan to clan. You guard. We have guards, and maybe you want to travel a little bit more and pay you well. Like
I
what's
hear
the deal?
stories about you like forest folk, and it's not true at all. You're quite well spoken, and he looks down at his friend. You are very nice, and you communicate very well, and so yeah, that's what you kind of see that going on with Kyle.
Do I have?
We're exchanging business cards and just having a good time.
Ooh, a blue dragon, nice. You don't
Collection.
have to do that.
Okay, I'm gonna whisper to Monty, let's go.
All right, you go.
I don't
I
like
am Mrs. Nesbit.
Nesbit.
Noah is saying he doesn't like doing this without Kyle. But we'll go.
You're fine. I wouldn't
Oh,
worry
yeah.
about it at all.
You don't want a big old fucking lumbering oaf run
You
into
don't-
the house.
You know what
Yes.
this guy? Nah, you don't want that at all. So what do y'all do?
I am going to do 2 things. I'm going to cast Wild Chip again on myself to go back into dragon form.
Okay.
That will. That
How many wild shapes you got now, big boy?
0 as of right now.
Roger that.
And then
No chalice.
I will cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay.
And have Melody and I extra stealthy.
Okay. Are we going upstairs?
Then
All right.
I'll lead the way to the.
All right. Well, with this new empowered stealth, let's get some stealth checks. Melody with advantage is invisible. Plus 10.
That might be my best stealth roll ever.
Oh shit, dude. Oh shit, dude.
Even with
Advantage plus
Shade?
10. Even with what?
Oh no, Shade.
Oh,
was
Shade.
fuck-
Yeah, fuck that guy.
26.
26.
29.
29. Okay. You all ascend the stairs, going on up. You get to the door. You hear those voices. And I'll be right back. I gotta get my phone. I gotta get my phone charger. Yeah, I'm gonna get the map for this.
He said, "Let me give you guys a visual." Fuck, what are we doing?
We're gonna steal the necklace back.
Okay,
I'll work my way in. Don't worry.
okay,
I've got a plan.
okay. The back door's
Kevin?
the back door's unlocked.
Kevin has been drinking, so Kevin is ready.
healthily inebriated.
Oh.
Kevin's ready for some shenanigans.
We had a really good investors meeting this evening, and I had a lot of scotch.
Oh yeah. News about my job. We finally got another warehouse person, so I can finally start doing my new job.
Nice.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Tis exciting.
I'm
Like
sadly back in the real world.
Yep. I've played disc
that
golf the
summer
past
hustle?
2 weeks. It's been fun.
Fuck yeah! God, I miss disc golf.
So much fun, dude.
It's either like the best time or
Or
more
worse.
frustrating than normal golf.
Yeah. Here's my bag.
Nice.
Got all my stuff in it.
Oh, your discs.
Got them all.
Your sweet discs. Fuck
Look at
yeah.
'em all.
Damn, son.
You want to see the prettiest? Thanks for asking.
Is it your putting disc?
Yeah, it's fun.
It's always the putting disc. Nice.
She's got a.
Mine has a robot on it.
Hell yeah. Whoop, whoop.
Talking about his dick.
Hell yeah, dude. I know it.
Two
I've
hands
seen
on
it.
wiener.
2 hands on wiener.
Robot tattoo dick.
All right. Now, where were we?
We call it the Iron Giant.
Hold up.
I'm trying to make friends with it, but
Mood change.
Okay.
Mood change.
It's just all about that self-sacrifice.
the Iron
Lock it. Lock in.
Giant. Kevin.
Lock in. All right.
But while we get to the door, do we want to cut to Kyle, see what he's doing?
Sure. Kyle.
I'm curious. I'm more curious than anything.
At this point, the guy begins to like, He's like, and the guy was talking to, like, well, it's been real nice. Real nice talking. I don't think he'll handle this very well.
Probably not. Is he a friend of yours?
I not really. No. He's new. The new young guys come in and try to make a name. Yeah, I think that's what he was trying to do.
How do you feel about? Can we like? I want to like work this out. Can we like go inside and like write this down? I want to get like Mask and you together.
Yeah. Look. I don't like how he went about how he went about it. But
Naturally.
I must insist. The master gave strict orders not to be disturbed by anybody. He said even his mother, if she came to the door, to turn her away. So
Yeah, but
it's probably not a good time.
the ones that brought him everything he needs for his ritual?
I don't know anything about that. I don't know about a ritual.
That's why you didn't.
But we exchanged stuff. So you said something about the deep stout. You said I'll go there every once in a while. Maybe I'll head there tonight, and we'll link up and talk about the mask some more. Sounds interesting. I'd like to get into that kind of work.
Yeah,
I'm not
that'd be
really
great.
not really for city life too much. It'd be nice to maybe
I feel you on
branch
that.
out. Yeah. So
How tall are these walls?
these walls are about 10 feet. Why do you ask?
I wasn't asking. I was just curious.
Oh, gotcha. They're about 10 feet.
Okay.
Out of character.
In my brain. All right. Well, I've enjoyed the chat. I will hopefully see you at the deep stout.
Mm-hmm.
No hard feelings for the new guy, but I mean, fuck him.
Yeah, we've all been there. So it's a lesson. It's a lesson he learned.
Yeah. Well, what was your name again?
Bosco.
Bosco.
Yep.
Never forget a Bosco.
Never.
We'll be seeing you, Bosco.
All right. See you later.
I'm gonna go around the corner
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna do some like kick-ass athletics parkour shit, and I'm
Right.
gonna try to get over this wall.
For sure. Okay. Give me an athletics check.
I also have my grappling hook.
Okay. Give me an athletics check with advantage. Because you're so big, a grappling hook to go 10 feet up, you can almost just like do a nice little jump up and you're grabbed onto it.
Just go.
Yeah, you can you have the grab you take the grappling hook and you go, ooh, you just like stick it on top of the wall. You don't even have to like throw it up there. You just like hook it up there.
19.
19. Easy enough, dude.
Thank God for that advantage, because that first roll was a 1.
Hell yeah. Alright, yeah, you make it up. Give me a stealth check now.
I am the knight.
You are.
3.
I'm not quite the knight. 8.
8. Alright, noted. You notice the back door is slightly ajar. Open a little bit. I would say you stealth in, but so your ass walks in the back door.
Just my ass walks in the
Just
back.
your ass walks in. Okay.
Slams it the rest of the way up. Where's Ronan?
Then what do you do?
Kick the door open.
Yeah.
He sees that it's open. He closes it so he can kick it
Yeah.
No.
That's
Locks
That's
it from
funny.
the inside,
I like
closes it, shoulders into the door.
yeah. Puts the bar down on the door. Every fucking lock, chain, key he can put on there.
Nails it from the inside. And then,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll kind of.
Give me a
Do I
perception check.
see anyone, anything? Perception for 17.
17. You can hear just above you a slight. It's not a constant rumbling, but like you hear like a little, and then you hear some voices above. Going on up.
I'll head on up.
Monty and Melody, you're sneaking up, and then you hear behind you all. At this point, we'll say you have an 18 stealth as you enter Monty's pass without a trace, and so you hear and then as they get a little bit quieter. But you don't. I mean, you see us. Oh, you see Monty. He's a glowing dragon man right now. So okay, yeah. Forgot.
I'm gonna go up and like slide my hand on Kyle's like biceps.
Okay, his iron giant. Gotcha. Okay.
Whoa!
Yeah, just instinctually. Whoa, Jesus.
Ow!
Shoots her through the wall.
Yeah.
My nose.
No. Yeah.
Ow!
You actually see this like the silhouette of Melody as just like chimney soot is like just covered her whole entire body. And she's
No, I didn't know
Sneezes
anything.
and it goes-
At the door.
oh, that's right. I forgot. Damn. Okay, never mind.
Oh, that would be hilarious. Sir.
Invisible Melody just covered in
And you punch her, and the soot goes just like everywhere. It's gone.
That's,
I'm
that'd be
just
creepy as
cleaning
hell
you
though,
up.
just to see this like chimney soot
Yeah.
elemental.
Soot monster.
All right, you all are in the hallway with this door that you hear the voices behind. What do you do?
And this is the one that's lighting up, right?
It is.
Reginald and some girls in this other door. I don't know who's behind here.
So the ritual and stuff is happening in one door, and Homeboy and some chick are in another door.
Oh, you hear you both. They're in the same.
They're in the same door. Okay, I thought I heard that Cosmo passed the door, heard Reggie and some woman, and then got to another door.
No, sorry. Yeah, you hear the voices, and then there's the light coming from that door.
Okay.
And it's now that you hear, since you all have made it up the stairs, it's just been Reggie's voice, kind of muffled, and then you hear like a kind of like a thud, like the pulsing lights pulse, and they have like stayed lit for like 10 seconds, and then you hear like a something thud hit the wood floor.
I'm gonna look at Monty,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna say, "Hey, hidden." And I'm kicking in this door.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of GTA the wall, just kind of
Gotcha. Hug the wall, yeah, peek around. All right, we'll do athletics. Give me an athletics check. Or if you want to, maybe make an attack.
I'm gonna rage. I'm
Attack.
gonna rage and,
Okay.
and kick this door.
Okay, you can just make an attack with whatever weapon you want.
27.
That's pretty good. Okay, yeah.
Here's Kyle.
Roll damage.
Did you do that recklessly?
You can if you want. Maybe crit it. Crit that door.
Roll in the fucking tray.
It's just a pull door, like
Yeah, it's not even locked. Yeah, that's 13. Okay,
it's a
yeah.
swinging,
It's
a
you.
swinging
It's a
door. And he
it's
hits
a
it,
curtain.
and
Yeah.
hits it
It's
with the tray.
It's just beads hanging down the doorway. You can see right through it. But no, yeah, you hit it, and it just you knock where the fucking doorknob is, and it swings open. What you see is Reginald there, he's like kind of down on one knee, and you see on the opposite wall, there's a woman. Which you imagine the source of the voice. It's this dark-skinned woman. She's wearing like a black and red dress. She's got like light, almost like blonde, curly hair. Her eyes are glowing like a golden light, and she is helping up. There's a man on the ground. It looks like he's covered in like wet. He's just got like gunk, like chunky, meaty, fleshy gunk on his skin. He's got
Nice.
he's very pale. He's got long white hair that's like stuck to his face, and he's got kind of a reddish glow to his eyes. And this woman is helping him up, and you kick the door, and they both look, and the woman and the white-haired man, they just a red swirl of arcane just goes around them, and they're gone. And Reginald looks back at you and kind of turns and kind of gets like on his butt. What are you doing? He looks back and they're gone. What
Where
are
is
you?
he?
Who?
Where's Brunin?
Yeah,
Melody's gonna look for the necklace.
it's okay. Yeah, you see it. You see the Kraken eye is there, and the eye is completely. It's almost like a bowl It's just like caved all the way in. You see the hair of what's her name, Nimvesa, is just like completely frayed, and just there's just like it's just like scattered in the room. And the Medusa head, all the snakes on the head lie dead. The eyes have rolled back all the way. It's just like almost just skull now. The flesh is all the way gone. And yeah, you see they're like, imagine they made like a triangle of those items. Runin's, you see his locket is in the middle of them. You see his.
I'm gonna go pick it up.
Yeah, you
Wow.
approach, and
We're talking to Reggie.
Reggie kind of like moves aside as you walk in.
I'm invisible too.
Okay, gotcha. Well, he doesn't move, and just the locket just disappears when you grab it.
Can I rune in?
You just hear, you just hear gravelly breath, breathing.
It's Melody.
He doesn't really give an answer back.
Okay, I'm gonna put it on.
What are you doing here?
He's in trouble. Where is he?
Who?
Runin.
He's right. He was right here. Him.
Actually, Melody's gonna go up and put it on Kyle's neck.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my glaive out slowly.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pull it down to Reginald. What have you done with him?
Shortly, you're gonna feel Melody put Rudin on you.
Yeah, you feel the necklace.
Nice.
You get a closer look at him now, and you can see his eyes are a bit more sunken in. You can see kind of like the veins in his face. They're like black and inky. They kind of go from his eyes and kind of go down. Did you ask him a question?
Yeah. Does it look like he's been used, or like he's done this on purpose?
You heard? Make an intelligence check.
Awesome. Nope.
Yeah, you don't know.
I asked him, where's Runin and what have you done with him?
He says. He kind of looks up at the ceiling. The moon is hollow, filled with teeth. I don't know. He was right here. And you do feel the necklace on you now, as a Melody has invisibly placed it around you.
I'll kind of to it. Rudin, I'm here. Where are you?
You just hear him breathing heavily. I'm here.
Are you alright?
No.
Fuck. Is it his fault?
He was used.
As soon as he says that, I'm putting the glaive back up, and I'm going to offer Reginald a hand to stand back up.
He extends his hand, and you can now see his hand. He was kind of always like a gross, pale, liver-spotted, gross guy. But you can kind of see his skin's a little more translucent now. And you go to grab his hand, and it's just kind of, he's just really gross feeling. He's very moist from sweat or something. And he stands up. He's cowering. It seems like he's been through it. How did you get in here?
That doesn't matter. We need to talk about what you've done.
Okay.
Let's go. I don't
Where?
think we should stay here.
I'm not leaving with you.
Okay, well then we'll talk right here.
We're just trying to help you, Reggie.
When here, I'm gonna unlock from the door or from the wall, and then I'm gonna close the door behind me.
Okay.
But I don't know where they are, and I don't think it's safe.
Monty, you walk in and you can see at the opposite side of the room where those two people were, there's just like it's a pool. I mean, Kyle was very focused on Reggie and finding Runin. Melody was looking for the necklace. But you can kind of actually examine it, and you can see there's just like a pool of red, crimson, probably blood, is on the opposite side of the room, and it's kind of it's almost like scattered from the middle, like where whatever magic teleported them away, kind of like moved this blood apart.
I'm gonna guide myself, and then I'm going to try to discern with how they have the circle set up, try to figure out what type of ritual they were trying to do.
Okay. Give me give me an Arcana check.
Since I went back into Dragon, I have advantage on this.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll my D4 first. 2. Exact same roll. 19 total.
19. There was definitely a powerful spell casted right here. With the 19, you know that maybe a detect magic would help you know for sure if you want to spend that.
I don't have detect right now.
You know a powerful spell was casted here. Very, very high, beyond any level of spell you can cast right now. So what do we do now?
What happened here?
Who were those people?
She was my friend. She told me she was
What
my
are their names?
Scarlet.
Like I called it. That's what I just texted to Kevin.
Impressive.
She needed her friend back. He was lost somewhere.
He said Arkin's dead. I said Scarlet did the Artor ritual. He said I don't know who Scarlet is. I said she did the Artor ritual. Fuck you, Adam. This is awesome. You're such a badass.
I don't know what's happening. Yay!
Oh.
Noah has no clue.
I know.
You should have watched all the videos that
1%.
I sent you.
I know 1% more than you do, Noah.
Yeah, Kyle wasn't here really either. I mean, Kevin wasn't.
He's the same person.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Kevin's just a green dragonborn or copper dragonborn that eats rocks.
Yep.
Reggie, we need to get out of here.
I'm not
She
stopping
was
you.
obviously not your friend. You can come with us.
Why?
Do you want to stay?
I was promised something in return. I'm gonna wait here until I get it.
What were you promised? I don't think that they're going to give it to you. They obviously lied.
They were
This was not, whatever this was not good.
probably just scared when he broke the door down.
What did they promise you?
He broke into my house. Not to tell you anything.
This is your house?
Yes,
Sorry about your guards.
I can buy more.
Well, if you don't want us to help you, then we won't. But you are an idiot.
He kind of walks to the corner of the room. There's a chair. He kind of just sits down.
I'm just trying to get my friend back. He was obviously in pain from whatever just happened here. I'm just trying to make sure he's okay.
Do you hear that?
And now there's Harlequins laughing in the corner.
We can help you, Reggie. But I'm done offering. We're leaving. You obviously have people who care about you. Unless you just bought all their loyalty.
Bye.
Melody leaves.
Okay.
But he sees nothing because she's still invisible this entire time.
You've been invisible the whole time.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, so yeah, Kyle and I are just standing there like
Oh.
I'm going to obviously he's very flustered right
He's
now.
he's flustered, yeah.
Can I try to discern whether or not he is upset that he feels like he got played or he truly believes that they're coming back?
Sounds like an insight check to me.
$22.
Noise.
It seems like he's trying to convince himself that they're gonna uphold their end of the bargain, whatever bargain it is. You all talking the way, or really Melody the way Melody's talking to him about it, she's kind of putting that thought in his head that maybe they are lying to him, but he's trying to hold strong.
Reggie, don't kid yourself. You got played. You're a smart man that works with contracts, and you got played. Let us help you figure out what the fuck is going on.
Okay. With everything, you can give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Bad.
Or,
Persuasion.
wait, before you tell me what it is, you can roll that roll, and Melody can roll a persuasion check.
My first roll is my higher one anyway, so she wants to also roll. Let's take her.
I got a nat 20
That's pretty good.
I choose that one.
I choose that
or
one.
27. I'm gonna go pee,
Okay.
Oh, should we
What?
wait?
but I can still hear.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
He sits there for a moment. I didn't make the wish. I only said the words. She wrote them in my bones. Your friend, he points to Kyle.
Mhm.
There's an ancient, I don't know much about it, a curse on genies. They can grant wishes, but there are limits, and a lot of the time it's at their discretion. But there are ways to bypass that, and that's what he has. Points to the items that you all collected. There are items that, when gathered, can go against those those drawbacks on the genie's wishes. And the genies don't know about it. It's part of how they were made. So he didn't know about it either.
Sorry.
She wanted to bring her friend back. So I helped her. I told her I knew people. Sevik was going to be that person to find those. And then you. That's all.
What did she promise you?
She said her friend has he has powers to bring people back from the dead. And then if I helped bring him back, that he would help me bring someone I wanted back. Because money can't buy everything. So I needed help.
Well, sorry for your
Gotcha.
loss.
Well, it's been a long time.
Well, how about we need to figure out how Runan's doing. Is he okay?
Not really. But I think he's still here. If you need to take some time and collect yourself, take it. Obviously, you know where to find us. But we need to find whoever your called friend is. But we'll get out of your house
Mm,
and we'll be in town.
right. You can see beads of sweat begin to pour down his face. He's kind of clutching his chest. Right.
Can I try to? Let me check you out real quick.
He kind of like pointing to his chest. Yeah, what do you want to do?
I'm going.
You cast Cure Panic Attack.
I don't have that right.
Damn, dude. Unfortunate.
Um,
Should always have that
Wouldn't
prepared.
that be nice?
yeah.
Yep.
Right. I'm just gonna. Can I just do a medicine check to see what's going on first?
Sure.
Melody casts clog arteries.
Oh shit, dude. That's fucked up.
Good thing I have advantage on intelligence checks or wisdom checks right now. 17.
17. Yeah, you see he's like clutching his chest, he's kind of trying to clear his throat. He's kind of he's looking a little panicked now. He's kind of letting you look him over. You can kind of like open up his shirt a little bit and you can see there's like in the middle of his chest there's like a not like a symbol, but there's just like something inside his chest that's lighting up. It looks like a red like spiral going up. And you can see as you're looking at it, his skin from that point kind of begins to tear and rip. You see blood begins to pour down his chest. He begins to panic and he like stands up. He's like backs against the wall towards the window, and then this spiral bursts out of his chest and goes through the ceiling above you, and another one kind of latches onto the wall, and he's kind of just like hanging there, this bloody, man, and you see these limbs, these appendages sticking out of him, and then one shoots out towards you all. And we will go for initiative
Could have fucking left.
once I get it going.
Melody's in the hallway.
Melody's halfway to the gate.
Okay. Luckily, we're already at our epic map of
thought we were
combat.
trying to befriend him again. I'm sorry.
That's good, dude.
I was so looking forward to the Reginald redemption arc.
Maybe there's still a chance, right? I don't know.
Nope.
I don't know how this works. Okay, so the room. Let's see. It's about like fucking.
Boom,
No.
boom,
Pause.
boom, boom.
Is it pause for you guys?
It is paused,
It
yeah.
is.
Not anymore. It's no. Now it is. Now it's not.
I rolled.
It's like the room is like fucking
Oh, we still have.
this big, dude. Boosh. And then here's like
Boosh.
here's like the door right here. Melody, you were leaving. We'll say Monty was here. That's the corner that he was sitting in. Now, it's gonna look like
It's a
Reginald is a dwarf who fucks, but he is indeed just a token placement there. He's not
Melody
really.
wants to fuck Reginald?
You can't help it. You can't fucking help it. Oh, but he did. He, like I said, he kind of moved it. So he's like right there, hung up. There is a window, just for I don't know reasons. There's a window right here.
Is Reggie okay?
Say again.
Is Reggie okay?
I don't know. You can ask him when it's
Do you
your
know
turn.
do you know the opening cutscene in Diablo 4? When the scholar.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a 16. That was in my brain. I think I even said this when it happened. That was in my brain whenever when the Artor ritual happened.
When all the shit came out of
Yeah,
the
like
spiral?
they made like a big old blood triangle in the ceiling, and he like, yeah. Except he had dreads,
Just
like the
his
so like
dreads
the
dripping
dreads
out
kind
it,
of hung down first, and then he
upside
came out.
down.
Pretty cool.
That's pretty badass.
What am I doing? What the fuck am
Scarlet's
I
a
doing?
bitch. I hate
man.
Scarlet.
I know.
Always hated Scarlet.
I know you do.
Is she hot?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Of
she
course.
is. I have
And
art.
Arkin after in the big pile of Farron's blood after
Oh,
the
sounds
Artor
hot as
ritual.
fuck.
They did. Okay, let me get him in here.
You don't have any art of her for science purposes.
I do. Give me just let me
Cool.
for science. I have a few variations of her.
Oh, you rolled so high.
So did
Hey,
I.
look at me!
Boosh.
It doesn't matter though.
Did you see my manual advantage roll that I rolled with it? I rolled a natural 1.
Oh hell
No,
yeah,
I
dude.
didn't.
Nice. Congrats. Oh, let me change a little. The mood's a little different now.
Although I always pictured her with red hair. I didn't know she had blonde curly hair, but I think maybe I pictured her with red hair because her name's Scarlet.
Right. Okay. It is its turn. I'm gonna roll a d6 to see what happens with this guy.
Reggie, cut it out.
Okay.
Give dog.
The limbs kind of go back in. What's up, dude?
Hey,
All right. You all here.
Reginald, that's enough.
sorry.
If Junie was here.
Right. You all here at the start of his turn. He's not gone. He never was. He's a spiral drawn in blood and breath. And you all need to make wisdom saves.
Awesome.
All of you.
Can't wait
Like
to
it.
kill my friends again.
Do I get
Fuck.
advantage on those two?
18.
That's good.
That's
20.
not good, Kyle.
Or's bad. That's bad.
Or is rough.
20. 20.
That's good. You both, Melody and
Dirty
Monty
one.
pass. Kyle, you are frightened.
Yeah, that's fair.
In case you didn't know. All right, but that's just the start of his turn. He does that. So now his action. He is going to fucking.
Don't you point that finger at me?
Monty's right there. One of these, another appendage is going to fly out of his chest, and you see at the end of it a toothy maw. It looks like one of those little worms Kyle hates, or fucking Kevin hates, and it tries to bite you.
An appendage with a fucking hagfish mouth?
It's just like a pseudopod with a
A
that.
pseudopod?
Let
Yeah,
me
that's
see.
gross dog.
Yeah, it is. See if it hits you though.
Reggie, what'd you eat?
Dirty 20.
Thai food, obviously.
Okay.
All right. Mm. Okay,
Where's Steve?
dead. You see the thing. It latches onto you, in the piercing of the teeth. Don't hurt you so much, but your brain is racked with pain, and you take 18 psychic damage from this thing. And then a second appendage is going to fly out towards Kyle. Do I have advantage on you?
Don't have.
It's a natural 20. Fuck it.
Damn. I have a question. If I were, this could do nothing.
Right, hopefully.
When I do I've got my Cosmic Omen, I can reduce a target's roll by a d6. Would that make it not a natural 20? Or, because I was going to do that, but you said it so fast.
Oh,
That resists the attack that was made on you.
does it say something about like it reduces the dice roll or the die roll or just the roll? Because if it's just the roll, I would
says
imagine like after
result.
bonuses and stuff,
Result from the total.
and the total would still be natural 20. So it would still be, it's still crit. 26 psychic damage to you, Kyle.
Ouch.
And then that is
My smooth brain.
Jeez.
its turn. So Kyle, you are up. You are frightened, but you are also right there in its face.
What is? So it's like this, just like blood.
You still see Reginald's body there. It's just like at this point, it's like from here, it's like open. Right here, you can see all of his his intestines are fucking hanging out. There's just this weird, like red, meaty tendrils. Like one is like shot through the ceiling. It seems like it's like attached to the ceiling, like the third floor ceiling. And there's one
I have
like
a question,
attached-
Adam.
Sure, yeah.
For Kevin's perspective, is it like the meatball when Daddy T exploded?
You could say it's like that. Daddy T had like chains that were attached in every direction, but it's like that except not chains, I guess. And
But it
like
doesn't look exactly
and like
that?
Reginald's full body, like his head, arms, his legs are dangling there. His body is like just strung up on this. Yeah,
This is fucking sick, dude.
yeah, it's kind of gross.
So is Reggie like alive?
He's let that. Yeah, I'd say he's had better days.
Does he need a tum?
Shit, probably. He needs
He's a bottle of.
He needs a whole fucking box of Alka-Seltzer.
I just like using tum as a singular.
Need a ton. There you go.
Monty, you get 7 hemp HP.
Hell yeah.
I am going to Adam. This is for you.
Ooh.
I'm going to recklessly attack
Okay.
those those tendrils. I'm not going to attack Reginald, but I'm going to try to slice those.
Yeah, with the reach of your weapon, you can do that. So it'll be a straight roll.
There's a 22 on the first one
Yeah.
for 15 slashing damage of the magical variety.
Right. Okay. It's still you don't cleave through it. You kind of stick your glaive into it. You can pull it out. You definitely took a nice chunk out of it.
Great. I'm going to follow through with a second attack on it for a 22 to hit, 23 to hit.
Yes.
Ooh.
Bless you.
For 16 slashing damage.
16. Math. Roger that. You cleave through that one, and now his body just like thuds to the ground. As there's still that one tendril that's connected to the wall, and it kind of like, just because the tension's released through his body, kind of like kind of gets pulled towards that wall, and he's just like, and you can see already like another where that you cut it in half. That tendril went limp, and it's already starting to, like, you can see some red bloody spirals kind of forming at the edge of it's trying to form into something else again.
I'm going to use my bonus action to butt the end of the glaive into that forming tendril.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay,
That's
good to know.
11.
Roger that. All right. Next up is Melody.
I don't fucking know.
You can skip.
Wait. What fourth level spell did I just use?
You went invisible. You flew. Fucking.
I didn't fly.
You didn't fly.
Did I use a fourth level spell last time?
You missed
We
a
were-
step.
We were in combat. You did a
Not
couple
fourth
witch
level.
bolts. Maybe one witch
Maybe I did that.
bolt.
I think I might have done like a fourth level
Probably.
something.
Trying to
Um,
show off.
On brick.
Yeah.
Okay. I suppose. I'll walk up to it and chill touch it after I go rage.
Okay.
A tendril
All right. So you would go because the tendrils,
into,
or because his body was
and
moved
then I'm
over
not
here.
invisible anymore.
Okay. It would be at advantage, I think. I don't know because you were
I got a nat
invisible.
20.
There you go.
What is that, 2 in a row?
You did a fourth level fireball.
Lightning ball. There you go.
That's right.
That'll do.
Oh, boo.
Uh, $25 necrotic
25.
because I critted.
You did.
Damn.
25 on a cantrip.
That's a lot of damage.
Isn't
Oh, no.
there something else that happens with chill touch?
You can't be healed. I don't
Get
think.
healed.
Yeah. You see that tendril. You see as you touch it, the black necrotic energy begins to go through it. It almost breaks all the way through it, but it's holding on. And you went rage. You attack, so that's your turn. Monty, what you
I'm
gonna do,
in
brother?
melee. Screw.
Yes. You were trying to assess what was wrong with him.
My chill touch to hit with 29.
Wow.
I'm going to. Let's just do this first. I'm going to do healing word on Kiel.
Okay.
Just a small one.
It can be large.
Huh?
It can be large.
Down like 50.
You should have been full HP before we got into here.
He just took like 40 something damage.
He took 20. I thought you got hit once.
Yeah, but we took damage
18
fighting
psychic.
the rat thing.
No, you
And
were
he just
full
took 18 psychic and
I was fully healed before we went down
the well.
before we did something.
Okay.
And then I took psychic damage from the rat.
Okay.
All right, so the chat, whatever the AI that we use to make the art, won't let it be too graphic. So I have a cleaned up version of what Arkin and Scarlet look like right now.
but he just took 18 psychic and then however much other damage from the maw.
Then sure, I'll do a second level. That's as large as I feel comfortable doing right now.
Just imagine that dude, but naked and covered in just gross ass fucking fleshy chunks and yeah.
23 total
23 to hit.
Yeah.
to heal.
Oh,
To heal.
Roger.
Thank you.
And then I will turn around and that same tentacle that Melody just hit,
Hey.
I'm going to use Primal Savagery to slash at it.
Okay.
Total 17 to hit.
Yes. Yes.
18 damage.
All right, you cut through, bite through, whatever you do to savagely attack it. It does break through it, and Reginald's whatever's left of his body just again those tendrils are still just like hanging out of him as well as his innards. How much damage? 18?
18.
Okay. Reginald is those he's laying there on the floor, but those tendrils are like, you know, like when you cut a tongue out, the tongue still like, it's like the tendrils are still like, they're like reaching for something, and he's just staring at you all. Well, fuck it. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Oh, it's his turn. I'm gonna roll a dice. Nice, that's new. Kyle, you're too far, but Melody and Monty make Constitution saves.
$17.
I crit failed.
Hell yeah.
I can be lucky.
Yeah, I wouldn't waste it.
16.
16. Okay, both of you succeed, so you take 7 necrotic damage as he's laying there, and all of a sudden both of these tendrils just like split open into almost like flower bud looking, or like flower bloomy, like when a hot dog gets cooked too much and it like pusses open, and just this nasty shit skeets on you all. Yeah. Just 7 necrotic damage. And he's just laying there. Kyle, it's your turn.
Can I want to try to put Reginald out of his misery.
Okay. No need to roll. He has 3 hit points. So,
Okay.
how do you want to do it?
I want to take the glaive, and I'm just gonna. I'm gonna take the glaive, and I'm going to just spear it through his heart and give it a twist.
All right. You do that, and the tendrils like start to spiral up your glaive, and as you give it one more twist, they kind of twitch and they kind of crumble down and fall limp. And that's where we're gonna end it tonight.
No.
Because at 11:30, listen, the beginning of this session, you went off about how I went so fucking late. So
I slept all day.
okay, what do y'all do
I'm here for
next? All right, there he is, dead.
Is that symbol still on his chest?
I mean, it was
Or
that
is
was
that- or
that
is
was
that
like the
where it
formation of the rip, and it yeah
Like a portal.
yeah
Can I
some-
search his pocket?
yeah
I was like, we're in the
a lot of money.
house of the master of coin. Can
Yeah.
I
He's got about 200 gold on him right now.
just chilling?
In case he needs to go buy something real quick, because if he gets hungry while he's out, 200 gold. Get him
I'll
a
have it.
decent meal. Okay. So that was loud. I will say you all hear from the first floor the door open up, and you hear, oh, "Fuck no, you wouldn't." They told him not to come in no matter what.
That's right.
Never mind then. Fuck it, my own rules went against me there. All right. I was gonna say they were gonna holler, "Are you okay?" But they said don't. He said don't come in. So, what do y'all do?
Okay, so we'll just leave.
Is there
I mean, I think I'll just maybe leave.
is there
wait for the bell.
anything in this room that has any indication of who that chick was,
Yes.
where
Yeah.
they're going, where
you want these?
anything that looks
I
out
also
of place
You want both?
or
wanted to look around for that.
All right, give me both 2 perception checks or investigation. I think that would make more sense, but I know that's not good for either of you. So fuck it, just give perception.
sweet. Get fucked. Dirty 20 and an errant dice that went
Nice.
somewhere.
23.
23. It seems like this room was like a storage room. There's like there's like art pieces that are just covered up with like tarps and stuff. Nothing that's specifically tied to her. I mean, there's, like I said, there's the items you all retrieved for him, and they're all fucked up, probably not worth much right now. Monty, with your 23, I will say in the center where Runin's necklace was, right in the middle of this little triangle of items, there is a strange, like, it looks like a rune of some kind. It doesn't look like any giant runes you've seen before, but it looks like there's like a symbol. I think I still have it, the picture of it. I'll find it later and send it to you all. But there's like a symbol that's like been engraved in the wood floor right there. But other than that, there's nothing that like nothing else. There's that blood that's kind of been added to. There's a lot of Reggie blood in this room now.
I'll find some like paper or something.
Mhm.
I'll like scribble the symbol down.
Okay.
As best as I can.
Okay.
Let's maybe he has something.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, could we maybe search around in his office or something and see if there is some letters or something between him and the girl?
Paper trail.
Paper trail.
As you talk like that, you hear like a whooshing noise, sounds like just like wind, like a breeze glowing. You think it might be because he fucking made a hole in the ceiling, but it seems very centralized in his room. And you see what appears a spinning top hat, and then a an air method. Just hello. I would like to inform you all that Nimvesta has invited you to. He's looking around the room.
It's okay. It's okay. This is a terrible place to show up.
Don't judge people on how they live. Be
This
professional.
is not our home.
Of course.
Worse.
Lady Nimvesta would like to invite you all to a gathering in Skyhome. About 2 weeks' time. Sorry, yes. 2 weeks' time.
Will you come and get us? Or do we
I
need
think
to make
I think we can procure a ride for you all.
Okay.
That sounds lovely.
Thank
We
you.
would love to
We'll be
attend.
there.
It's the I'm supposed to tell you all. It's in celebration of the Still Watch, celebrated by people in the airplane, the plane of air rather. Once every 20 years or so. So. All right. It's good to see you all again.
You as well.
He sees you're still you just put that top hat on to talk gentlemanly to
Hell yeah.
the guards, and he
Hell yeah.
gives you a bit of a tip of the hat, and he kind of gets reverse flushed up into his top hat, and the top hat spins and poofs away in a
Oh shit, that was bad timing.
Look at Monty and I'll be like, I love that man.
So we're looking for an office.
Anyway, office.
Okay. Scouring through the house.
Melody, are you still here?
She's
I'm
visible.
sorry,
Are you visible?
sister.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she naturally
Oh, cool.
critted on a chill touch.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
The
Yeah.
big
So
giant dragon hand's one of the last things Reggie saw.
very sad. Very sad for Reggie. Okay. His office. You find an office. If you're looking for papers tying to those people you just saw, then that would require an investigation check specifically.
I'm going to do
Your
that
groom
too.
is having a wet dream right now.
I'm gonna guide myself.
Okay.
As they go, you got this.
Got this, brother.
That's intimidation. I don't want that one.
I got a dirty 20.
Hey now. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god, I got a nat 20 for
Um,
a 18.
I
Hell
got
yeah.
a 9 with advantage and a D4.
All right.
Damn.
It looking through, investigating this office, it seems to be a little left alone. Seems like he wasn't in here a whole lot. The last bit of papers on the desk are still letters to and from Sevik. It seems like he hasn't really been working from this office too long. There's nothing tying to whoever you just saw.
Who the Sevik letters? Were they to Sevik or from Sevik?
There's both. Oh yeah, that doesn't make sense. There'd be from Sevik.
No, but the ones that we found on Sevik.
I think they were
from
signed.
Reggie?
They were
They were
signed
R.
R, yeah, for Reginald. I think I might have one of my papers I had it written as MC for Master of Coin, but I don't think you got that one. But yeah, they were from
Okay.
Reggie.
And then the letter that we saw in the cloud house was
Oh yeah,
signed RP.
RP, yeah.
Okay, so that's not, as far as we
Right.
know, related.
And there's just a bunch of like money paper, like about money and coins and stuff. Other than that,
Well, maybe we need to go talk to Buckish and search that office.
Bukesh,
Okay.
not
Is
Buckish.
there anything shiny or like cool looking in here?
Yeah.
I'll take something.
All right, you take it. It's real nice. It's a diamond worth about 300 gold, you assume.
Dick.
Yeah.
Any ruby dust?
Pocket in that. Doesn't exist.
Yeah, there's
Yes,
an
it does.
there's an overabundance. There's been like, yeah, they call it the ruby
Found
era.
mine.
You're in the ruby era right now. It's just they're everywhere.
It's synthetic. The market is gonna crash on it.
I get dust
Yeah.
out of the way because it's just like, ugh.
Yeah, buildings are
Everywhere.
made of it, and you just don't even acknowledge it because it's so common now. There's just like ruby buildings.
There's crap all over me. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Time to GTF the fucko.
To where? You said Bukesh. You want to go to the coin house? Is that right?
Can we?
I kind of want to go sleep first
Oh, really?
and take a bath.
Yeah.
I was saying it's like we're real dirty.
No,
And
you're
check
really
on
quiet.
It's like
Maurice
we're
and
real
the-
dirty.
Yeah, you are. Okay, so we're going to the deep stout. All right. By the way, I mean, you all let me know when you want to be done, because I mean, we can keep going. I'm fine with keeping on.
Never.
All right.
Keep going.
You go to I get you. You go to the deep stout. There are people about, and back off is there, serving up stuff. He seems to be running around a lot. You don't notice any help right now. He's kind of working on his own. He's like,
The girl's not there?
I'll get you. No, I'll get you all in a second. Just any seat you want. And he's running back and forth.
You're good.
But yeah, eventually.
Go up to our room.
Okay.
Before we go up to our room, I'll wait till back off has a minute.
Mhm.
I'll be like, yo, if we're here and a dude comes in named Bosco,
Right.
let me know.
All right.
Thank you. And I will flip him a silver for it.
Oh, nice. Thank you. His hands are full, so he had to catch it. And he'll go. All right, cool. Going on up to Maurice. Eerie. You walk in to Maurice's room, and you see the yeah, that'd be great. But no.
Similarly, looks the same as Reggie's room.
You see
Like
the half
everywhere.
the half rat thing is kind of rested against the wall in one corner, and Maurice has a chair in the middle of the room, staring at it.
Hey, Papa, what's going on?
Well, holy shit.
Yeah.
Well,
That's all.
I mean, you all have done so much shit with this guy at this point. He just acknowledges it and moves on.
Do neither of you have
I
prestidigitation?
do.
But it looks too cool
Oh,
to get
cool.
rid of.
I'll do like our eyeballs.
Like little wipes. Like that.
It's just little magical windshield wipers that go.
Mhm. Well,
They make that sound too.
looking at this thing here, seems to have similar arcane runes on its body. Very similar to what Steve had going on with his armor. The controlling magic seems to be a similar I don't know, form
Monty,
of
can you
creation.
dispel it too?
I actually I can. Do we want me to try?
I am ready in case it decides to not.
Because you succeeded on dispelling Steve's, you do know that if you fail, it will become hostile, and if it's the same
Maybe
deal.
maybe not in the tavern.
I can hold it down.
It's
But
got
what if it's like
it's got one
a
arm.
bomb? What if it's like a bomb?
Oh,
That's a good point.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Maurice, does it look like it'll blow up if something happens bad?
Well,
God said not to worry about it.
I haven't dug too deep. I've just looked on the surface right now. So if there's anything within, I don't know quite yet. Just yet at all. Yes.
Hey, Nep, Nerp,
Nerpo?
Nerpo. If we, do you know that there's a rune on you?
You're really quiet, Noah.
Why? Why? I don't want to be.
It's unquiet to me.
Oh,
Runes. No. Mother said birthmark.
What's your birthmark look like?
Rune.
Brilliant.
Do you know what happens if it activated?
The mouth opens up and you hear a tick 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 tick. And then it goes
boom.
boom.
Okay.
So, outside of town.
Mhm.
And what's the Okay, dispel magic's 120, so that works.
Nice safe distance. Just put it out in the middle of a field somewhere and run away and get behind a log and.
It's okay.
Busted it. Just stay there.
Not like you can walk away. So wherever you put it's where it's
Yeah,
at.
true.
That's the
It's
joke.
one arm.
Dragging itself. Gross.
I am.
Oh god,
I
that's
am
terrifying.
roboting its way across.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that.
Other than washing up,
I am
what are we
maybe
doing?
dropping off. Maybe 15 minutes.
You got to poop?
No, her sleepiness.
Dropping off.
Just sitting
Oh,
in
I
one
see.
spot
I
for
see.
this long, it gets me. I'm not sleepy. I'm just like,
Go for a walk. Do some laps.
no.
Well,
Okay.
you all are wanting to clean up, and you all are wanting to discuss what to do next. Seems like the perfect point to be done for the session. So
Yeah, I think so.
That's fair.
we can.
I feel like Runin needs a nap.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Talk to Runin.
Are you still here?
Yes, and you can, now that you have a moment, you kind of talk to it, and you can see the amethyst is cracked and it's very damaged. But
New room. New home.
His blue rock. Yeah. Runin, would you be able to jump back to the amethyst? Your new or your current home seems damaged.
if you want me to, I will.
I think would be best.
Do you?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. You hold up the cracked amethyst and the nice pretty one. And the cracked one floats up, and you see that little yellow greenish beam zoop, over to that one, and it moves, and that one lifts up. This one goes down, and this one slowly drifts down again. Better. Better. Kyle, as long as you
Yes.
wear this necklace, you have resistance to bludgeoning, raging or not. So you just kind of have a constant bludgeoning resistance.
Nice.
So like if you get caught off guard with the bludgeoning, if you're not raging, you're still taking half.
What?
Or if you're real dumb and you fall off of something.
True that.
That's what I'm hoping for.
True that.
All
Your
the times that I
resistance.
jump
Resistance to
off.
dumb damage. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
fall damage.
exactly.
Because he's forever like, I want to jump in this hole.
Yeah.
3 times.
He did that, yeah, just a couple sessions ago. All right. Chess pieces.
There's a lot of shit happening now, and I don't know what direction to go.
It's a cool game, man.
I like it. I like it.
And
I was thinking about Runin, so I'm glad we got Runin back.
we've got to figure all this shit out in 2 weeks because we got a goddamn party.
You got a party to go to, man. You gotta get your ducks in a row.
We have a timeline.
I need to go
Can't
shopping.
miss the party. We're gonna be in the middle of some just fucking brutal combat, and
It's Gratham's
he's gonna show up and
You're right here. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Perfect timing. Get us out of here. That was fucking badass, boys.
That felt like foreshadowing. I'm not gonna lie.
What part?
Like just now when Melody just said, "We got to get out of here." Stratham's
yeah.
gonna get us out of a crazy ass fight.
Or we're gonna be like, just very carefully trying to grab something, and he's gonna be like, "Hello, friend. Time to
Yeah.
go."
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like four Pegasi. And they go whoosh, just like wherever you're at, just clopping on down the hallway.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
What a great game.
Hell yeah, dude.
Adam, are you happy that I recognized them?
Yeah. Yeah. I figured
You're
once
surprised?
I described Arkin a little bit, I figured you would for sure know. Did you know what?
What my not knowing who the hell anyone was, I thought it was a reincarnation spell
Mhm.
where you use the essence of the eye, the hair from the giant, the body of Runin to summon or like to remake someone that was lost. And I thought that's what happened.
That'd be
I
cool.
mean, it is.
Kinda
Yeah,
is, yeah.
Basically. Except you're using the essence, part of the essence of Runin.
The part of the essence of Runin.
We killed Arkin.
Yeah. but,
Well,
like, I thought
it was kind of up in the air what happened to him.
It was sucked into the brain noodles.
He was sucked into some eldritch horror brain thing and was never seen again.
Yeah, Arkin was sucked in. Artor died.
Artor exploded, yeah.
Artor
Yeah.
was disintegrated.
Yeah.
He became mist.
I wonder if he can be brought back.
Probably not.
Maybe, who knows?
Night, New Brian.
Night, New Brian.
Brian.
N apostrophe Brian. The Brian.
The Brian.
Damn GG's. What did he say that was awesome to? I did not look at chat at all during.
The rats talking and all that.
Yeah, that's right. That was cool.
I was ready. Never mind. All good.
It still happened, right? Whatever you're about to say, you don't want to ruin it, or
Yeah, you
Yeah,
still
it could.
have the fucking rat head, don't you?
Fuck yeah, I do.
Motherfucker.
You should list that
Rat
with
King
Maurice too.
number 1.
Yeah. So I have the rat
Um,
head. You've got a rat, mecha rat head. We've got
Just wait till we get
Runin.
Nerpo some legs and an arm, and then I give him this rat skull, and he becomes a fucking rat god, and he
we get-
ascends.
Can we get him? Can we get him a one wheel instead? That'd be
just a caster so he can go 360
Yeah.
like a.
Put him on a Roomba.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Roomba. That'd be cool.
awesome.
Adam, are you surprised that I recognized them? You said you knew once you started describing Arkin.
I thought, yeah, I was gonna ask who you thought the woman was at first. 'Cause I feel like anytime I'm like, it's like every time it's a mystery on who a person is. I feel like you're always trying to think of if it's someone that we've seen.
Yeah, no, I didn't know, but my wheels were spinning. I'll rewatch it and see if anything sparks. But then, for sure, as soon as you said the white hair and the meaty flesh and the Bernie uppy and all that, I was like, that's Arkin and Scarlet. But I did always think that Scarlet had red hair. And so I was like, but I texted Kevin Arkin and Scarlet, and he said, I don't know who Scarlet is.
Well, I had, back in the day when all that shit was first happening, like 3 fucking years ago, however long it was, I had found some art on Pinterest of who I thought Scarlet would be. I think
I just assumed it because her name was Scarlet.
Here she is. This is just like, that was the art that I found of her back in the day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Right, I'm showing you the camera.
On his phone.
Oh, cute.
But this looks like just evil and sinister, so I wanted to make her like she could present as like not super evil all the time. I mean, now there's like no doubt that she's some, but
It's like some Delilah and Silas Briarwood.
Kinda, yeah. So when it first happened, so in the first campaign, we had this guy Michael. So Arkin is a player character that used to be this guy Michael was in our group, and he made Arkin. He was I think he was a Dampier. Like it was when the Ravenloft or the Van Richtens came out, like the evil. And he was a Dampier, but he was a vampire. And he was the whatever the newer undead warlock was that came out, Undying I think it was Undead. And he said his patron was this vampire lord Artur Morlin, and I don't know. I thought he just made him up, and I googled him. He's like a real character in Forgotten Realms lore. There's not a whole lot about him. There's like a paragraph or two, but it just said he was in Waterdeep, and he was a vampire lord. And so, anyways, he went on. His whole thing was he was trying to find a way to bring him back. He had died so many years ago. He wanted to bring him back. Well, he ended up bringing him back, and they needed a couple of participants in a ritual to bring him back. And while the group was in Baldur's Gate, Arkin had messaged this girl Scarlet, who like came up to him, and she said her father was, or like she's a descendant from somebody in the vampire cult back when it was like in its heyday. She's like the daughter of her granddad or whoever was in the cult. And so she approached him and told him that she knows who he is and she wants to help him. And so yeah, so the people that she got for the the ritual to bring Artor back was one of them was Fable's brother, Farron. And so
Who Runa
Runa's
was.
with now. That's why I don't know if
Cheated on.
She did cheat on him. He's a fucking cheater. It's fine. He fucked a lot when you were gone too.
They were not official.
Yeah, Farron fucked a lot when y'all were nice.
They were sparring partners. That's fine.
That's right. But I don't know if I described him when you all met him as like scarred all the way up. I don't know if I did or not. Yeah, he's like got like scars because he was in the ritual. He was like just
1,000 paper cuts.
Yeah, just like 1,000 little cuts formed on his body, and like the blood from him was used to create this portal that it was like the Diablo 3. Like that trailer had come out like half a year before, and I was like, dude, I'm coming out. I like that's what I'm going to use. That was my inspiration for that. 100.
It was those episodes where we did the ritual, and then what happened was Fable ended up doing a blood oath with Artor to keep Farron alive. And so then Fable was bound to keep Arkan alive, even though she hated him because it was tied to Farron's life.
Right. And at that time,
Fable ended up having like blood powers.
Kevin had left the group like a while before then, and then we had this other guy leave, and Michael left, and this other guy Austin, who you met he played a couple times with us randomly. So it was just Michael, Arkan's guy, and Addie. So I needed Michael was set on making Arkan this terrible guy. And so I'm like, if we're going to keep this fucking game going, just these two, there needs to be a reason for Fable, who's like...
Well, before the other guy left, he was a necromancer. And so I was like, Fable's going to have to be evil if we're playing with... Or at least be able to go along with their darkness.
Yep. He's dead now, though.
So
you killed him.
Blood bound into service of Artor.
I got a question about Cars.
Yep.
Does he secretly love Runa?
No. Like in a romantic way? No.
Nah, fuck her. He's got fucking what's her face?
He's got Aloysia.
Aloysia.
I don't think Cars and Runa were never like that.
It was more of a familial thing.
And that was another one. That was kind of like the Arkan and Fable thing, where it's like Cars is like this. He's got these secret evil intentions, kind of, and then Runa was like this.
But Runa wasn't. Runa's kind of neutral.
And Cars tried to keep a lot of it hidden till the end.
Runa was a lot more pragmatic than Fable. Fable was all emotions. Runa was pretty empty.
Until the children.
Until
the children.
Children burned to death.
Fireball.
Alright.
Well, my night owl girlfriend is hungry, so I'm gonna go figure that out.
Okay.
Who?
Go find some.
My night owl girlfriend. Morgan.
Go find some mice.
Yeah.
Owls like mice.
Hell yeah, dude. Fucked. Hell, he's gone. Jeez.